You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. And the NFL today said it would stop the use of race norming. That's assuming black players have a lower cognitive functioning when it comes to the $1 billion settlement of brain injury claims and review past scores for any potential racial bias. Joining us now is the University of Maryland professor, my man Kevin Blackistone. He's the professor of the practice at the Philip Merrill College of Journalism. I want to start first with the NFL story, Kevin, because a lot of folks were like, what the hell? Race norming? Are you serious? The NFL initially tried to defend it, but it was a whole lot of negative press. They had to back off of that.
Yeah, not only that, this story really started about 7 or 8 months ago. That's when I first caught wind of it. And quite frankly, I didn't really understand all of it until recently. And I wasn't expecting this announcement today, but this is some next level racist stuff here. And basically it assumes that the black male football player is not as intelligent as his white peer. And that when it comes to the concussion lawsuit, they therefore are it is not as easy for them to get compensated for their brain injury as for their white peer who suffers a brain injury. But you know what? Even more than that, Roland, when you really read about what race norming is, it's not only football players who get impacted by this. It's black people in general in every walk of medical life. So race norming is a big part of the medical industry, which is why it came up in this concussion lawsuit. And so if you are black in this country and you are suffering from diabetes and it has wrecked your liver, your kidney, and you are in need of a transplant, this impacts you negatively because you are looked at further down the rung than a white person who is suffering the same ailment. So we can focus on the NFL today and what it says about the NFL and the fact that Roger Goodell and everybody who runs the NFL was very disingenuous when they were talking about Black Lives Matter and supporting black athletes, while, as you pointed out, behind the scenes they were fighting this particular issue, which affected the life, the well-being of former players. This impacts us all. And that's what's really, really frightening about it. And then I'll point people, I put it on my Twitter account at Prof Blackistone, but Lucia Trimbar, who's a professor at New York University, she's written about this rather extensively. And I urge people to go read her writings about it.
And look, it was the players being quite vocal about this and going to the media that really made this blow up.
Yeah, absolutely. Had they stayed silent, we may not have heard about that. Had they not had the audacity to file a lawsuit against the NFL on this, it may never have come to light. Which is why voice is so important. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete. It doesn't matter if you are someone who cleans the clubhouse or the locker room that the athletes perform out of. It's important for us to have voice on these critical issues.
Folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice is a scourge on this nation, and the black community has felt it for generations. We have an obligation to do something about it. Whether it's canceling student debt, increasing the minimum wage, or investing in black-owned businesses, the black community deserves so much better. I'm Nina Turner, and I'm running for Congress to do something about it.